to my little nature walk through the this open space in Ancil. I can't remember the last name. Open space in Carmichael, California. Ancil. It's not coming to me right now. Anyway, it's the Alpha Eo Nature Center. So I'll take a little path this way, see what I can see. So just want hikers, they don't want any people with their animals over here. It says no dogs, no horses, no bicycles, no smoking, thank you. So this must be a lot of, they don't want the dogs chasing deer around if there's deer crossing through here. So you can see, I don't know, I'm kind of suspect. I don't know what that guy's story was, if it really was an encounter with a bipedal creature. He said something big knocked it down. I don't know. This is a combination. A lot of people use this path. Cyclists, runners, hikers, walkers, photographers. And I just know what to say. If it could be habitat here. You never know. How you doing? A little bit later, I'll take a walk over there and see if there's any kind of structure. I'm sure there is. Where I was on the golf cart course side, there was really not much to look at. Here is a little bit more bended, gnarly looking older trees that just haven't been maintained. It's kind of swampy right now. The ground's wet. As you can see, it's a curious enough looking area. Central Valley, California. This is just a little northeast of Sacramento. Still within my area that I go from Eastern Sierras, Western Sierras, Central Valley, down south as far as Fresno, Death Valley, Owens Valley, and over to the coast. So I like to cover a big range of areas and discover new things. As you can see, these blinds in here are pretty kind of suspect. I'm afraid to go off in this area, sink in the water if it's really mushy or not. I don't know. But it looks a little sketchy. Take a look. Go right over here and take a real quick look. See if I see anything unusual. Somebody let dump some garbage over there, so that's not unusual. There's always somebody looking places to camp out here. Homeless people that do that. This is just all dead thickets, little huts, I don't know. Bulrush, where the water is. Very thick and viney. Not sure what to say, except that it could be used as a blind. Oh, there's a deer right there. See how she's a sweetheart. See the deer right there? Focus in on her. She's a beauty. Beautiful doe just staring at me right now. Hi, sweetie. It's okay, baby. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just gonna take a look at you real quick. You're a beauty. Yes, you are. Where's your little family, huh? Where's your family, huh? Yeah, you're a beauty. So this looks like a little area where the deer like to sleep at night, lay down here, a little protected. Got a few, looks like cottonwood trees there. Without their leaves. She's about ready to jump over into her little wild area. But she's just loving it. She's just at ease. She knows I'm not out to harm her. Scratch that flea, scratch that tick. That's one thing I have to be careful of over here too. Wild ticks. Yeah, the ticks are always out in California. Always out here. I gotta check my stuff when I get back to the truck. That's why I'm wearing long pants today. Besides it being cold as it is too. So, let's see. I'm right off a main road here, coming into the park. into the golf course. And they got a little fence. Let me pause it for a minute here. Okay, I'm back up. I just walked on the road a little bit, got back into this little grassy area. Usually this area is brown and dry as can be during the summer. With that little rainfall we had, there's a lot of new growth coming up. So just doing a little research back here to see if it's feasible. If that guy who reported being knocked over in his hike, I don't know whether he was on the path, the road, or if he was back here in the brush. But I guess it could be habitat for any bipedal creature to come down out of the forest, the foothills, and work their way through the valley and raid the farms. It's feasible. It's an interesting little natural kind of a cover area, a little blind, very natural area here. There she is. There's the deer I was looking at before. I kind of surprised her a little bit. She's moving around over there. Where is he coming back to bother me again? Is he coming back to bother me again? I'm just looking at you, honey. I'm just looking at this area right here, panning around. This is probably a little home right here. Some knocking over there. Sounds like wood against wood, or maybe somebody's hammering something up on their deck way up on the hillside. So I'm gonna march along over here again. Get out of the way of that doe. See if I can see anything very out of the ordinary. I'm not convinced that this isn't anything but just natural vine growth off of a tree. Sucker vines that just grow up off the trees and fall when they get over the or they grow up into the tree from the ground. I'm not sure. Very interesting though. I'm sea level right now, so there's no issues with altitude or anything like that. It's just all just valley out here. Valley green belt. All valley green belt. See out that way. What's out here? There's another trail here. I'm going to walk down that trail for a little ways. See over here, the path extended in from where I was at. 10B must be a section for the foresters to come in and maintain the trees that they're doing here. More fallen trees. They're just those little rotten trees. They don't look like they could even be cut down. They look like they've been just fallen. There's not any usually lightning storms here during the summertime. Maybe in the winter you might get an occasional lightning storm here, but definitely nothing like the Midwest or the mountain areas or the East Coast. This is all West Coast, California style, this type of hardwood forest. We don't get many lightning storms in California. Except in the high Sierra in the summertime we get them. There's a little creek bed area down there. Nice and dry. A plant out of place. California blackberry. Many wild creatures depend on the blackberry bush. The berries that ripen in the summer are a valuable food source, and the thickets provide protection. You may be able to spot the tunnels created by animals escaping their predator. The blackberry found in the nature preserve are non-native Himalaya blackberry, an invasive vine that has pushed out many native plants. The Effie Yale Nature Center works hard to control the spread of Himalaya blackberry plant in the preserve. Native California blackberry can be found in small numbers in Ancil Hoffman Park. So this is the Ancil Hoffman Regional Park. I don't know why I can't remember that name, but it's pretty. I should be thinking of Ansel Adams, but it's Ancil Hoffman, as in the actor Dustin Hoffman. But in any case, it's beauty. Everything has its beauty. I bet you come here in the springtime, it would be just crazy with birds and chirping and mating and you name it, gathering food for the babies. Some pretty gnarly branches here. But you don't get that sense of a dead silence here walking through. Very, very. It sounds like it's used, areas used and frequented. Might be very interesting coming through here at night with the headlamp. Might be a whole nother world. So we'll see what we got here. The meadow trail, the pond trail, and the nature center that way. I'll go that way a little bit and then I'll come back again. Okay, so I'm going to pause this till I get to the other side. This is the tree of music right here. I guess it has a little clapstick made out of elderberry wood. So I guess the native Miwoks or Pomo Indians used to grab these and make this slapping stick. Interesting. Absolutely. Continuing further down, we get another dead tree uprooted. Okie doke. This would be the end of part 2.